the elf put himself into the hospice. You have the best teacher, class is pretty awesome type thing. They're on the road to getting their Fun Friday tomorrow. We're actually tied right now with 11 and 11. I forgot to mention, yesterday, on top of the bookcase getting knocked over, 2 students touched the elf. One of the students was gone for 2 days, and I'm assuming he doesn't have an elf at home, so he didn't know anything about it, but he was like standing there, and the elf was sitting in that little, like, number of days we've been in school pocket thing that we have. So he touched he's like, he's kicking me in the eye, and like the class just go like this. You touched the elf, and it was just like, and then so then he's sitting there and he's like, what? I touched the elf. Like you can tell he did not even know. And the rest of the kids were like, yes, you just touched the elf. You can't touch the elf. He's gonna lose his magic, and blah blah. So then the kid was like, I didn't know, and you could tell he started to cry. He was getting ready to cry, and I was like, it's okay, you didn't know. I think you'll be all right since you didn't know. And you know, I'm trying to like up the situation, like, you didn't know, so it's probably gonna be okay, and he barely touched you. And you know, I think they're meaning more like grabbing on him, you know. I like tried to like, I was trying to fix the situation before he started crying and got all crazy. So then another student walks over about, I don't know, a half hour later and grabs his arm. But we put him in, we put the elf into, the elf put himself into the hospice. So he was laying down in the cupboard trying to rest, and he'll be there this morning too. But I will probably have him come out, and then we'll put a thing on, I'll make a thing on the board that says Santa Claus was disappointed with the events that happened yesterday, and we will just, you know, and then I'll put something like, I'm choosing to stay up high today just because somebody got too close, and I would feel safer up here because I don't want to get sick again or something. I don't know, something along those lines is what I'll do. Because I have been using, I don't know where, I can't remember where I got the packet from, but I talked about it last year too. It was a Kindness Elf packet, and I talked about Vlogmas last year, but I will see if I can find it and link it down below. But it comes along with those little selfless act things, and these are the little messages that it gives me. So I use them sometimes, but like the one yesterday with the, you have the best teacher, class is pretty awesome type thing. That was one that came from that packet. Today's is not going to be that way. So this is where Gary's at now. So he is sleeping right here. Hopefully he'll feel better soon. I don't know though. But I'm gonna take him out there so that way he can get some new clothes on. This outfit that he had on today came from Target, and I got it in the clearance last year at the clearance sale, when they had their clearance sale. So, Jingle Bells rock. And they had little headphones, but they were cute. I don't know what today's outfit's gonna be, but I think I'm gonna put him in a jacket, because I have a jacket in there. Let me go ahead and set this over here, but I'll do that in just a second. But yeah, I really like the elf packet that I got, the Kindness Elf packet. This class here is really responding to the selfless acts that it comes with. My class last year, not so much. But yeah, my class last year just was not feeling it. This class here they'll do things from it. Like the other day, I think it was day 2, theirs was to help somebody clean up. Well, they get, you know, kids, our pencil boxes fall all the time all over the floor. So they all ran over and helped, and then they had to tell me, oh, I did the selfless act today. And I'm like, yay, good job. I saw it. I saw everybody getting run across the classroom to go help that kid pick up stuff. They're doing them, so that's, last year my class, they didn't do it. They didn't really care. They were excited to get it, and then they didn't want to do anything with it, so whatever. But this class here seems to like them. I'm hoping that, you know, like, I think it has the dynamics are different, you know, different class, different things. So I've been a horrible teacher. Not really, probably, but it's time. Time is just like, I don't know where it goes. It goes into a black hole and we never get it back. So we have not done adjectives at all this whole week. We'll probably end up sticking over into next week because it's just, we're not gonna have time. I already know that. And because it's already Thursday and we have art this morning and we're trying to catch up on we're just trying to catch up on everything. So I might do a little, maybe like one adjective activity or something, just kind of introduce it, but it'll probably get stretched over to next week because we have quite a bit of work to do on it. For their spelling today, they're putting stuff in ABC order. Hopefully it should start getting better. I know that prince and princess, which yes, those are spelling words. Prince and princess are gonna be some doozies for these kiddos. So we'll just see how that one goes. And then today we're supposed to be learning about Kwanzaa, but we only got through Christmas yesterday. So I think we still have Las Posadas. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. It's Las Posadas. I think Hanukkah is the other one that we have not done yet. Yes, Hanukkah was yesterday, or supposed to be yesterday, but we ended up not doing it. So Kwanzaa will be coming probably not until next week, but I'm gonna stick it over there. If it gets done, it gets done. So there's the adjectives. This is the interactive notebook. This one here is adding 3 digits in word problems. So we really need that one because I know that one's on the test. And I never did get a Kahoot done yesterday because we were working on those lesson plans until I had to go get my haircut. So I'm actually really liking my haircut. And she trimmed up my beards. This is today's, this is day 4's kindness or selfless act. So it is to draw a picture of someone today. And apparently I got my drink at Starbucks today because I don't know what, okay, I don't know if you saw. Okay, so I put the syrup in and it's a salted caramel syrup from Torino or something. I don't care what the name of the brand. And I really like the salted caramel one, it's really good. And I do actually add a little bit of salt to it too because it sweetens it up a little bit more. And I was going from this angle, so, and as you can see there's like an open spot at the bottom. And so when I'm looking at this angle, it looks like it doesn't have as very much in it. So I'm like pouring it, I'm like, that looks good. I look at the side and it was like this much syrup. And I was like, that's a lot of syrup. So I dumped it back into the container and so some of it ran down the side and I thought I got it wiped off, but nope, it's sticky still. So I'll just get a baby wipe and clean that off in a second. So apparently I got my drink at Starbucks because they like to run caramel syrup down the side of my drinks. So anyways, it's 7:18. I'm gonna go ahead and get some stuff started. That was an interesting day. It wasn't like, I can't even describe how it was. It was a mess, but they didn't get to go outside again for recess. And so, like I waited in the morning to go out to recess and I did their Kahoot this morning, got it all set up. I had an error in it. And so I told the kids, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know what happened when I was making the test, but like I put 2 of the answers exactly the same. I didn't put the correct answer, so I don't know. So I told them, I'm sorry, I'll fix it. So I fixed it. We're gonna do it again just so we get a little bit more practice because I really want them to do well on their test. But so they did that instead of going outside for morning recess because I was like, oh, if it warms up, I can go out during, afternoon recess. So then they announced, we're not going outside for recess. So they didn't go out for lunch recess. At 1:30, it was exactly, like it was 40, I think it was 46, but it felt like 40. And I'm like, we're going out. So we went outside for recess. It actually really wasn't that bad. It didn't feel like, it was cold, but it wasn't like, there was no wind or anything. So it was actually not too bad. It seems like it's getting colder now. From what I heard, we're supposed to be getting snow tomorrow, but my phone still says that it says we're having rain. But I've heard from 3 different people that we're getting snow. I was gonna check the weather right now online and see what it says. So that'd be so exciting if we get a snow day tomorrow. Like, we do not, seriously, do not get snow very often here. So it just says rain. It says nothing about snow. And it's in the middle of the night. We're supposed to be getting scattered showers. So we might have snow during the nighttime, but it won't be probably until late at night. So we'll just see. But that's gonna stink, because that means Saturday we're probably gonna have, but it'd be nice. I'll be at home, so that wouldn't be too bad already. I'd love to have a snow day though. That'd be so amazing. Let's see all these people with their snow days. It's like, we just get the cold, we don't get the snow day. But we did end up going out in the afternoon, which helped our math center so much. Like, we came back and they were all pretty chill for their math centers. But like, we tried to do daily 5 and it was a huge mess. They're just like so antsy. They're on the road to getting their Fun Friday tomorrow. We're actually tied right now with 11 and 11. I was gonna see if I can get out of here because I wanted to see if I can run down to JCPenney because I wanted to get one of Rudy's presents. And online it said they only had like 3 left in stock. And so I'm looking, well, I'm not gonna say it. Well, I'll tell you. He wants a puffer jacket. So there was one that I really liked that was there. I've been looking online and stuff too, and I found some on Amazon that I really liked. There was one that one of my students has, it's from the Gap. And I was like, oh my God, that's the coolest puffer jacket. Well, he wants the puffer vest. He wants the vest one, not the whole jacket. And I was like, I love that. It's so awesome. So it was from the Gap. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go in there and see if they have it. They only had it in kid sizes. The adults had like really ugly ones. And I'm like, why didn't you make the cool stuff for the kids and the adults get the ugly stuff? I don't know. So that's why I started looking. And I did find some on Amazon, but some just had really poor reviews. They had like maybe like 11 reviews and like 5 of them were good. And then a couple were like 4s and there was a couple of 3s and some of them were just like awful. I was like, you know, I'm not gonna mess with that because I can't physically see the item. And so I don't really want to risk it. I'm not really on clothes. It's hard for me to shop online. Just because I like to see the stuff. So I'm gonna see if I can run down there in a few minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get stuff cleaned up. So I'll take you guys along with me to go check it out. I don't know where I'm gonna put it at when I get home. I guess I'll just shove it in my car. And then when he's not paying attention or something, or he's somewhere doing something, and I'll try to sneak it into the house before he realizes. This cold is like, it's gone. You know, but the scratchy clearing in my throat stuff, horrible. I don't really have a cough very much. I do get it every once in a while, but not very often. A little bit of sinus issues every once in a while, but they're nothing too bad. Rudy's puffer vest. So now I'm heading home. I actually got a good deal too, because like it wasn't the one I was wanting, but the one I saw that I wanted, it was like the thing was made out of like an oven mitt or something. It was so thin, and then I had these US Polo ones. And so when I saw them, I was like, oh, I don't know. But they looked nicer and they were thicker. So I was looking for my keys and they're in the car. But I was looking online because I was like, is that the same one that I wanted online? Because I was like, what I originally went there for, I was like, is that the same one? So I looked up online and it said there was coupons. So I'm like, what, there's coupons? And so they had a coupon for $10 off $25. So I was like, well, I might as well spend the extra money and get the one from US Polo. And it was a nicer puffer vest. And so I saved $10 right there. So it only cost me like, I think $26. So really I spent $5 extra and got a better jacket out of it, or a better vest. So I don't know, but I am gonna close out for this time. But thank you for watching, and remember to always be you, and I'll see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 6.